Mini warning before the video starts. First off, check out Blank Thoughts. Awesome guy. But mini side note, I'm a little ear rapey in this video. I realized I was a little too close to the mic after the recording and I had to do stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind. Sorry ahead of time. Just hopefully you guys can bear it. I did turn down the volume of the audio, so you guys shouldn't really, it shouldn't hurt your ears. Hopefully it's bearable. But yeah, make sure you check out Blank Thoughts one more time in the description box below. Drop that dank sub. Dude's awesome. And yeah, that's it. Peace out.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Blank Thoughts here once again, giving you guys a different collab video with a person I just met on Twitter. His name is Wu. So introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what's up? It's Wu. Back. Well, I guess I'm uploading this on my channel too. So in concept, it's like if you go to my newest video or if you go to his newest video, you're gonna like see the same thing. But yeah, what's up?
What's up? All right. So today, as I see by like the title of the video, we're gonna be talking about All for One, for All. Kind of like the two people that were there in the beginning of the chapter. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. So first off, let's just talk about the two people that were in the beginning of this chapter. Who do you think is gonna be those two people?
Well, I think, okay, well, first, I don't really think we've been introduced to them in the series yet, but, like, honestly, I hear a lot of theories going around about how it's, like, maybe Bakugo and Kirishima, but I don't think that makes any sense, because, I don't really get the logic in that one, in my opinion. So, I mean, I guess there's a slight chance, maybe because time travel or something, but that's kind of a stretch in my opinion. I just think they're just two random people that we just haven't met yet. So...
Totally.
I mean, what do you think? Just your opinion on it.
The same way. I mean, Bakugo and Kirishima just doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. Kind of, it was only Bakugo because, of course, Bakugo had a major role in Deku's life, but Kirishima is just kind of like an oddball in that situation. So, I either think it's going to be two people that we just haven't seen yet, and he just wants to introduce them later and be like, oh, these were like the two legends at one time, and it's revealed that they were one for all users. So that would be pretty cool, but kind of what I'm thinking is might be, at least for the second person, we saw like the little guard there. That was in the beginning of the chapter that took down the original One for All user, and he kind of has the same mass as like the second guy. So if anything, that might be a person, and that might be like the second One for All user, and then that's the person that too, because like they were kind of close in that situation. But either way, it could be anything at this point. To be honest, it's not that much information on it, but you know, it's a pretty cool concept.
Yeah,
I like it.
I agree 100%. But I mean, the problem is with the theory about Bakugo and Kirishima, like the main thing that's holding the theory together is the numbers in their name or something. I don't really know how to explain it, but like in Japanese kanji, apparently I think either Bakugo or Kirishima have like, they both have like a certain number in the kanji. Is that am I getting that right?
I think so, possibly. I'm not sure.
Because like I think Bakugo's is like 4 or something, and then Kirishima's is like 5. So people are thinking like they're like the 4th or 5th users. My opinion is I don't think so, because the fact that it's just like, again, like I said previously, they would have to like explain how they were the 4th and 5th users. So I don't really think that that's a really good thing to go off of. But I mean, it's a cool concept. I'd actually love to see them use One for All, but I don't think it's gonna happen, personally.
Yeah, it just doesn't match up. It just doesn't match up. But
Yeah.
other than that, in that chapter, what we had up one, we still didn't get the face reveal, which kind of sucks because I really want to see what he actually like, looks like face to face. But got like kind of half his face, and you see him like controlling all these like different people and kind of making his own army. How do you kind of feel about like his whole like aesthetic in that chapter?
I actually kind of liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan of All for One, personally. So this is kind of just like a happy chapter for me. I really like him as a villain. So it was interesting, and I did kind of agree with what he said. You know, there should be an option for people to have quirks instead of being born with it. You know, I feel like it should be an option for people rather than it being forced upon them. So I did like the idea that he was giving quirks to people who actually wanted them. So I thought that was pretty nice of him at first, but, you know, good intentions obviously can be different from how it's executed and stuff. But I kind of liked his idea of it, how that should work. What about you, though? What'd you think?
It was like pretty cool. It's obvious that like he didn't really like care about the people in the first place, but I really did think it was like really cool. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I'm just like this person who's like actually doing good, but I'm kind of getting these benefits on the side while doing all this type of stuff. So I kind of see where the brother's coming from. He's like, oh, you're just kind of making your own cult just
Mhm.
because you want like power in this sense and you don't really care about the people. But he's like, well, it doesn't matter because I'm rationalizing it because I'm actually doing good out there, so it doesn't really matter. So it's pretty cool aesthetic because before with All For One, he kind of didn't really know what he was about. He just like didn't like All Might, and he was like, okay, that's cool, but what do you actually like want to do other than like help Shigaraki? So at least we have like a little bit of background about like how he kind of started up and stuff like that, and it's kind of interesting how we're going to like guide into like the rest of the story because at the end of the chapter it's like, oh, we only have 20% of what you actually want to be able to see. So in the later when you learn more, I'm going to actually show you what else they have. So you have any thoughts about what else in this like big origin story that might be revealed in the future?
I feel like we're gonna see when they're younger or something, and about them discussing quirks and how it works, and then like from their point of view, and Midoriya will actually get a glimpse of how quirks were completely different in the past, because quirks get enhanced over time and through generations. So I think Midoriya will just learn how the quirks evolved over time, and he's gonna probably be terrified of it. I'm gonna be honest. He's probably gonna be like, "Oh my God, what the heck is going on here? Why is everything so like easy and like quirks are so simple compared to now when Overhaul can like touch someone and blow the top half of their body up?"
That'll be really dope too. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Especially like with All Might and kind of like him being a person who like withholds a lot of information from Deku. Doesn't really lie to him, but he just doesn't tell him a lot of stuff until later in the series. And that might be like one of the things, like, oh, why didn't All Might tell me about how quirks are like originally were? Like, oh, why didn't he tell me like the full story of All For One and One For All? And it's just like because All Might probably knows all this stuff because he used One For All at like his 100%. He knows everything about it. When it comes to like the other 80% of the story, it could basically be anything. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time though, I do find it interesting how Midoriya is actually able to interact with the first One For All user, because like All Might said, they haven't been able to in the past. I just think it's because of how like he improved the quirk. Midoriya improved the quirk himself over time, because like All Might had 100% right away, if I'm not mistaken, right?
So I don't know if you got like the full like scoop right when he got the quirk or whatever. It might be that way because he still said like at the sports festival like, oh, at a time like I was able to see them, and then I was able to like improve my quirk even more from that. But when it comes to that, yeah, All Might is kind of like a anomaly, to be honest. He's just like so perfect at the quirk. So
Yeah, and I find that really interesting though, that All Might said that you're not supposed to be able to interact with it, but Midoriya did. So
yeah.
And I feel like maybe if you really want to like say hypothetically, maybe since Nanashimura was able to like stay with All Might for a long time, maybe she told him about it instead of him having to find out for himself. If that makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe she was just like, here's how the story was. I found out myself, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. And instead of you finding out on your own, well, Midoriya is finding out by himself in these dreams because All Might doesn't want to tell him everything right away. That's what I'm assuming is going on here as well. And I find
probably won't have to do that. No, continue. Sorry.
it's okay. So, but like I was saying, and also the thing with his body, how you can only see like parts of his body. It was his eyes and his hands, right? That he could only see, that were like visible in that world. Weird vision thing, right? Wait, can you repeat that one more time? You cut out there.
Yeah, it was just his hand and like kind of like the majority of his face. Yeah.
Right. And then if you like, I think that One For All kind of like fixed his hand, it looked like, for a second, because like, and like the last panel, maybe it's just because of the shading, but it looks like once he touched him, his hand looked better. And it was weird.
It's really weird. It's either going to go like two ways. One, the scar's going to be gone from that point on, or two, there's going to be like some type of power up or some type of boost that he gets from that whole hand thing. It could be both. Either way, I don't want the scars to go away because that's kind of like a reminder that you just can't like go 100% all the time. You kind of need to like pace yourself and learn how to actually control your quirk. But it'll be really cool to get like some type of power up, like his flicks can do like more stuff or something like that. It being in one hand, it could be kind of like anything because he usually doesn't use his hands as much these days. So I'm kind of interested in what happens from this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really interested too, and I'm kind of speculating that Aoyama's gonna find out about One For All soon. Like, I legitimately think he's gonna find out about it soon because of the end of the chapter.
Totally agree. Yeah, Ayama probably is the next one. I don't think Chaco or anyone else in Class 1A is probably like even close to actually like getting a grasp on it. I don't even think Todoroki's going to even know. Other than Bakugo, I feel like because Ayama's just like right there learning, and it'll be kind of cool if like, oh, Ayama figures out, and then once they tells him his secret, and then Ayama tells him, oh, who's a traitor is, and then it'll kind of be like a cool like exchange right there. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Else that we need to talk about in the chapter? I think that's basically all, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm like, one thing that I forgot to mention. All Might, when he's burning, how he's like burning in the background, he's like in flames. What do you think that means?
First thing I thought of when I saw that is that when we had the whole fight between All Might and All For One, and he's kind of like losing his quirk, he had like the kind of same appearance then when he's like trying to like hold the flames and kind of like keep it sacred or like keep it safe before he like burns out. So it's kind of like, I feel like once he dies, his whole body will go over there, and that would be like his like entity, and like, oh, he's finally become like one of these descendants of One For All. But for now, I think it's just like, oh, his past embers are kind of like just like waiting there, and then he has like the majority of his body, but he just doesn't have all of it for some odd apparent reason. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think something similar. I just mostly think it's because he's alive, that he's just like not fully there. I feel like once he dies, he's gonna fully be there. But of course, that's just my thought.
You think he's gonna be able to actually talk to All Might when he dies, like later in the series, because he's able to talk to the first One For All user?
Probably, because I mean his mouth's covered right now in the flame, so most likely when he like unlocks more, and I'm assuming more of his body will be like, what's it called, like revealed from the flames, so he'll probably be able to talk more by then, and he'll probably be able to interact with them, but not 100% sure. Because from what it looks like everybody was at 100% when they got these flashbacks. Since Midoriya's at 20%, maybe he's not getting the full flashback, and that's probably why.
Yeah, it's probably all their prime forms. Oh yeah, basically, in my opinion, this chapter was like a clean 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Just because nothing crazy happened, but it was like a really good like overview of something that we really did not know clearly about in the future, in the past, I should say. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. I give it like an 8.5, 9, more towards 9, just because I really like seeing All For One, so nice seeing a little more information on him, and that's pretty much my opinion on the chapter. So, yeah.
So, if you guys did like the video, of course, leave a like, subscribe, or leave a comment below. If you're on my channel, check out Rue. And then if you're on Rue's channel, I guess you can check out me. My name's Blank Thoughts.
Yeah, check him out. He's pretty cool. Like his videos, so drop him a dank sub. We need him to pass me up in subs, guys. Come on.
Yeah, bro. These guys have 400. Crazy, man. But yeah, thanks a lot, and have a nice day.
Yeah, see you guys in my next video, or his. Peace out.